Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan Faust coming at you with another YouTube upload, and I'm playing as the OKC Thunder versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to rate, like, subscribe. Also follow my social media on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank you. Peace.
NBA basketball is back. Doris,
There
two of the
you go.
best words in hoops. Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, BA. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. We've got Lugan Stort. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Conley with the ball.
Lakers
Daniels
2,
finds
Dario
Conley.
Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander
Pass to
has the
Towns.
ball.
The kick out to Conley.
World
Back to Towns.
defense.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing
Giddey.
about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And that one's good.
Oh, and he
Giddey.
makes a wide
And
open
setting the
layup.
tempo with an assertive
That
move.
was easy.
Where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He has the
Fantastic
ball.
replay we just saw of the
To
mobile
Towns.
one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Conley. McDaniels from long range.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's McDaniels, and he makes it on the layup. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length.
Has the
The
ball.
Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans,
Is it the
making
Dort?
things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
You gotta make
And
that.
that one's
Wide
good
open.
from Conley.
If there's
Should be
an
lights out
opportunity in
for you.
transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Has the ball. He passes it to Williams.
Took
Who's
a hard
over the
foul.
left. Ready takes
So he'll
a
head to the line to shoot a
foul.
pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. First free throw is good.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a twin towers
Cha-ching.
approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
McDaniels from long range. No good on the shot. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Dort. That one no good.
Another layup.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay.
That one falls.
This guy
Yes.
a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive
So-
scoring the ball.
Conley passes to Towns. Jacks up a three.
You know.
Connects from downtown. Towns has got 9.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels, and it's Noel in for Conley. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Sharich. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Waters is checked in for Giddey. And Robinson Earl subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Wiggins for three. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Right side Edwards. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it. He believes he can.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Prince. The three. No luck on that one. The Thunder have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Wiggins on the attack.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Reed. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Really nice decision making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick and roll action.
Dort for three. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Edwards. Anderson with it. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. It's Dort on the wing. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range.
Thank you.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Here's Prince. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Wiggins right side. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 4.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, "His first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going." Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Holmgren.
And that one good. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And rejected. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Conley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Noel. Off target with the 3. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
McDaniels, that's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest. And consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Noel. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Prince. High quality look as he sinks it. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster, one of the youngest teams in the league.
Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits, can you build culture, and can you build a winner?
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Dort for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. No one covering. Anderson's got 6.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Wiggins. And too long on the shot.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. 18 points. Thank you, Alec. Good stuff.
And as we look ahead on our schedule, shifting gears to talk about the game on hand, Mike Conley, and that is going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns, that's good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Thunder. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
Basket's good.
Again.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Towns. 13 points in the game.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense, and right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Rudy Gobert on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
And Wiggins drops them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Noel from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with. Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. And Prince is subbed in for McDaniels. 1:49 left in the third quarter. From outside the arc. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Timberwolves shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. Drops in the three. Prince has got 8.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
He drops it from range.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Here's Noel. Reed, good. Reed's got his second basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Noel, no good. The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Outside, Williams. Over Anderson. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Anderson for 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Dort's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Another miss by Minnesota. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Dort's got his third basket on the night right there.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 5. Dort. And they recover it. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
From deep, Giddey.
Thunder foul. Williams. First personal foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. McDaniels from long range. That one is off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Sends it home from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Pass to Towns. Over Williams. Towns can't get it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point point guard who can do it all.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in, and Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shea averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from three. That's very impressive.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by
Just get
Mobile
this
One.
W.
Trying
Yeah.
to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to Daniels. Pass to Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Buries it from 3. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
From deep, Conley. Towns. The Thunder with the rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dort, right side. And he banks in the layup. Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Edwards for 3. Williams grabs the board. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shea Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
The shot by Conley, no good. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
The shot by Dort, no good. Here's Conley.
Thunder foul. Dario Saric. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Doris
another
Burke,
Ellen
Emily LaForce, and
2K.
Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Ryan
Once
Anderson
again,
thanking you for watching
yeah.
this 2K Sports presentation
Okay.
of the NBA.
I'll talk to y'all
See you
later.
next time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make another upload soon. Maybe like today, maybe earlier, maybe later today. Okay, I'll talk to you all later. Peace. Let's play 12.